Hey there guys, I am SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Yoshi's Woolly World. Last time we continued on here in World 3, we unlocked ourselves some more Yoshis, including the Fluffin' Puffin' Yoshi and a Post Yoshi. Which really looks very interesting because of all the swirls, it's very memorizing. If you want to be honest, just look at that and you'll just get lost in his nose. But enough about the Yoshi, let's go ahead and make our way into World 3-7. The Fanciful Fluff and Feathers. Sounds interesting. Gonna go ahead and make my way through this level with a See Hidden Items badge on. Make things a little bit easier for us to get 100%. And this level here, I really do like the aesthetic because, as you can see by just the preview alone, you're jumping around on clouds and rainbows. The aesthetic alone is really nice. And I do like the cloud mechanic here in general because if you played, say, like New Super Mario Bros. U, for example, I do believe they do that in that game. I know one of the new games did it, but you can just go ahead and just stand on these clouds, and you can go ahead from there and just jump through them. It's almost like water in a way. We can just kind of propel yourself upwards, almost like swimming. It's kind of weird to describe, but it's a really cool mechanic, and it makes things a lot easier for platforming. But this level also introduces a new type of enemy here. These return from Yoshi's Island. These are little seagulls here, and everyone remembers the seagull enemies from Yoshi's Island if you played that before. They're very interesting enemies because you can use these guys basically as a step stool. So I'm riding this seagull just straight upwards right now. And you can go ahead and eat these guys just like any normal enemy and turn them into eggs. So they're just another type of enemy, but they're just a lot of fun to interact with in general. Just because you can go ahead and stand on them and save yourself like I just did. Because honestly, those seagulls weren't down there, I would have died from the pit. And that would have sucked. Don't want to do that. Hey look, it's our first thing of yarn in a while. I'll take it. I almost wanted to call it our first thing period, but that's not. It's almost like the last level we played. I'm just mixing up where we get our yarn pieces so early on. That's not a good sign. But here, as you can see, got ourselves some Ever Stamp and we got ourselves a flower. Just get both of those things and just get out of here. There's nothing else. So let's leave. See Hidden Items makes rooms like that a lot quicker, because now I don't have to hunt around the entire room, trying to see, alright, what exactly here do I actually need to get? I can just go ahead, see the thing I need, and just walk right out. Very convenient. I'm surprised I was able to eat that seagull. He was in a cloud. I didn't think that was going to work. But let's just collect these beads here, get ourselves some stamps. Jump up here. Gonna wait a second, eat this seagull, and use them to make a platform. And as you can see, made an exclamation point appear, and we're gonna go ahead and collect all these beads. You want to collect these not just for the stamps, but also collect all these beads to reveal a flower. And down here reveals this little hidden cloud, which gives us some hearts. So there you go, all the way up to full health. Gonna sink down these clouds here, and I'm gonna go ahead and hit this one. Hitting this cloud in particular gives you a stamp. Definitely want that. But now it's time for a transformation section of the level here. And this one's a new transformation. Meet the Sky Pop Yoshi. So now we can go ahead and fly through the air. We press the Y button to shoot out some bullets. And we're basically at an auto-scroller here. Like some shoot-em-ups? Well, so does Yoshi. In fact, this is actually kind of an obscure reference in a way. But this section here, the shoot-em-up sections in Yoshi's Woolly World in particular, they're referencing Super Mario Land on the Game Boy. At the very end of the game, Mario would be riding in this plane, which would just be a shoot-em-up section. And that's what this is. This is basically the plane sections from Super Mario Land. That's rarely been used in any games. I think this, besides this game and Mario Land, there was like one other game that used the shoot-em-up sections in a Mario platformer. So yeah, it's kind of a rare thing to see in general, and I do like shoot-em-ups like this. It does break up the pace, and because I play a lot of Kirby games, I'm kind of used to that idea already. Kirby games love to play with shoot-em-ups. There's usually one kind of shoot-em-up auto-scroller in a Kirby game. They're all over the place in that series. But here I'm going to go ahead and push open that piece of the wall, reveal some extra beads, which gives us some more stamps. As you've seen there, I hit 3 hidden clouds, which gave me a couple different things. So I got myself some hearts, some more beads, and more importantly, progression. Progression's important. And here, we got ourselves some rainbows that just randomly appear. So we just climb on those, get some beads from that stuff. But here I'm going to go ahead and somehow ground pound 3 of those guys. I thought I was only going to hit 2, but sure, I hit all 3. I'll take it. I'm going to go ahead and eat these 2 shy guys to give me some more eggs. These clouds are appearing in a very weird way. Be very careful not to fall in between the scenes when they're appearing. But yeah, collect all the beads in this room. Reveal yourself the final flower in the level. So there you go. That one was pretty easy to get. Especially if you have eggs like I do. Just jump straight up and collect beads. That just makes things easier compared to, you know, manually collecting the beads. Speaking of beads, that's a lot of them. Gonna get me the rest of these beads here. 2 of your final things of stamps and our final thing of yarn. So let's just go ahead and beat the level now, because that's all we need to do. Conveniently for us, the ending's just right over here to the right. So let's spit this out and be right in the middle of the 2 flowers, so no bonus game for us. That's fine though. We're pretty good on beads. Over 30,000 beads is pretty good at this point in the game, not gonna lie. Especially with me using these power badges basically every time we turn around. I say our bead count's been pretty good so far. But that was our final level before the finale one of World 3, so now we're moving on to 3-8, our boss level. But before we enter the boss level, let's see what Yoshi we get. So for getting all the yarn here, of level 3-7 here, gives us the cotton candy Yoshi. Honestly, he just kind of looks like a clown. Clowns kind of look similar with just rainbow color like this, but I could see cotton candy in this guy. I'll also nickname you Clown Yoshi because you're kind of the same thing. So let's go ahead and move into World 3-8, Miss Cluck the Insincere's Castle. So let's go ahead and just use our favorite see hidden items. I'm sorry, big yarn balls, but you've been replaced in my heart. You thought nothing could replace you? This item came along. So Miss Cluck's castle here immediately starts off with a hidden item being revealed. So this badge is already paying for itself. It reveals some hearts for us to collect. But we need to go ahead and wait for these bullet bills to move. We got a new type of bullet bill in the stage. These are basically the same thing as normal bullet bills, but now they have a cloud trail behind them. And we can go ahead and walk on that trail they leave behind. Which is very important simply just because it's the only way we'll be able to progress in certain sections. So that trail was a really nice thing in general to have. So here I'm going to go ahead and wait for these bullet bills. So I wanted to collect these beads, but I need to wait for the bullet bills to actually jump my way back upwards. I'm going to go ahead, shoot that hidden cloud, reveal me some extra goodies. And speaking of which, got me one of those good things of the goodies, beaver stamp. Well, arguably good because they're pretty much dead weight at this point, but hey, if this was the 3DS version, that would be useful, because it actually has a purpose in that game. It's not a beaver stamp. Go ahead, get me a flower. One nice thing to do while we're just waiting around, glorified olive scroller. But now that we hit our checkpoint, let's go ahead and continue on to our next section. And immediately when we get into this room, it looks like there's nothing there, but let the camera pan a little bit. And there is something here to our left. It's a little hidden area. That little thing of 3D kind of messes with you there a bit. They're trying to trick you out. They don't want you seeing that little hidden pathway, but just go over a little bit left when you enter the room, and then it will reveal itself. Like, oh wait, that's not a full wall there. That's just a part of the background. I get it. Go ahead and defeat these little chiclets. And give me some more hearts. There's a lot of these giant chiclet things, which are basically just 3 little chiclets and one giant... I don't even know what to call this thing. Like one giant shell, I guess. We can ground pound it, and that will reveal the 3. Alternatively, you can also throw eggs at this. So one egg will also destroy the little chiclet container thing. I prefer the ground pound simply just because not only do you save an egg, but sometimes it's just easier to ground pound these things instead of throwing eggs. But that was a little hidden section. Again, this level is tricking you with a 3D because those 3 chiclets are hiding a hidden pathway for you. So that 3D effect there, really tricky in this level. I do like it. But you can't fool me, game. Gonna be careful with my shot here. That should be enough. Gonna take the damage, it's fine. There we go. I want to make sure I can still get up here because this is a section that is very easy for you to get locked out of. Because if that chiclet dies, you cannot get to that top section. You're just out of luck. So I'm really trying to be careful to make sure that does not happen. Hey, would you look at that? It's our final flower. We got those pretty quick. I'm gonna go ahead and just take my time here. Gonna bounce up, destroy this guy. And all the brethren that's inside. I do need to bounce back up again. Okay, did not think I was gonna destroy that, but sure. I forgot, but you can also jump off of that little shield thing, whatever. You can jump off the big chickens like a couple times, how I did, and it will also destroy their shell. I kind of forgot about that because honestly, half the time you never jump off those things that many times, so it's a very easy detail to just kind of forget about, if you want to be honest. We're nearing the end of this level here. We gotta wait for these bullet bills to shoot out because now we're in another glorified auto-scrolling section. We gotta just follow the bullet bills trail here. Now lead us to the end. And we got some collectibles to get along the way. And as you can see here, even without seeing hidden items, we could still see this little hidden section because of the enemy in it. So let the chicken run out, and then you can go ahead and grab yourself your final piece of wool. And the chicken just kind of kills itself. It shouldn't really run out onto the bullet bill trail because it doesn't follow the bullet bill, it just walks straight off into the pit. So it kind of killed itself. You gotta feel bad for the chick. Got a final thing of hearts here before the boss, and that's pretty much everything. We got all the collectibles, so now it's time to take on the boss of World 3. Huh. Are you still trying to get in my way? How rude. Hey, Miss Cluck, get over here. Ew, watch where you're going. There. Never mind that. Just get to work and blow that annoying Yoshi away. Meet the boss of World 3, Miss Cluck. You can go ahead and stun this boss by using your eggs, but more importantly, what you need to do is you need to unravel her pants. This is kind of like the boss of World 1 in a way, where in order to damage it, you need to unravel pants, and then you can attack her. So basically what you're doing here is you're waiting for the boss to open up its weak point. So when you see the little knot on the pants, you can go ahead and eat them up. But after every time you eat them, there's more layers. So now, there's not one layer, there's 2 layers. I recommend in later phases start throwing eggs at her to stun her for a quick sec, which makes it easier for you to eat the pants. Because she becomes a lot more aggressive in later phases, throwing some spike balls at you, twirling around just like so to create wind, making it a lot harder for you to get to her and also trying to push you off the level. Because that's the biggest obstacle here. It's not the spike ball she drops, but the 2 bombless pits on the side. If she pushes you off, you're basically dead. So you gotta be very careful of that. Just a couple more hits there. Take off more of her trousers. Ground pound the chicklet inside, and that's game. Once you know about the stunning trick, that boss becomes a lot easier. Not gonna lie, did not know about that trick until I did one of my practice runs of this game for the Let's Play. I literally just found that out a couple days ago. That right there is a big help. Honestly, Phase 3 is where I see stunning her to be the most important because she loves to go back and forth between the stage. And if you let her go long enough, then she will just start blowing you off the side of the level. We actually didn't get to see her do that attack. That's how fast we beat that boss. That's a good thing, because that means I didn't die. But hey, would you look at that? New power badge. More importantly though, we got ourselves a new Yoshi. So, for completing the fortress here and collecting all the wool in 3.8, we got Miss Cluck the Yoshi. We got all the flowers here in World 3, so we also got our special level, which is very close, like 3 steps away. There goes Kamek, upset as always. And revealing a new world for us. You still seriously gotta sew that bag up. Just, if you're not gonna sell the bag, just get another bag to put the bag in. Seriously, you're gonna need to do something about that. So let's go ahead and take Miss Cluck Yoshi here and go in the 3S. This here is our special level of World 3. World Bill's Last Ride. This is an auto-scrolling stage, and I can go ahead and show off the grab items with Yoshi tongue. It really doesn't matter what badge you use in this stage, to be honest, because it's an auto-scroller. We're going to be running into every single collectible we need along the way. And I can go ahead and swap badges in between, so I don't really care. We'll go ahead and show off the Yoshi tongue here. So, this stage, as you can see, that's what we need to ride the majority of this level. We got one bullet bill here with a trail. If he dies, then we're done. But luckily, we got Yoshi's tongue here, which is a pretty helpful thing. You know what's not helpful, though, is missing all your eggs. I'm not liking the start. I'm really not liking the start at all. Gotta be very careful here to not do that. I can't beat this level now. So there's what the Yoshi tongue does. You can go ahead and grab items with the tongue very easily. I'm just gonna get the hidden items badge and kill myself because I'm screwed. So yeah, very short-lived badge. I don't really like that one, if you want to be honest. It's very expensive for something that doesn't really help you all that much, if you want to be honest. Sure, being able to grab things with Yoshi's tongue is useful, but really, the only things you can't grab with your eggs, where you can grab anything with your tongue, that's a good trade-off if it wasn't so expensive. My big deal is, you can grab flowers with your eggs, you can grab the beads with your eggs. The only thing you can't grab with your eggs is the wool. That's it. So honestly, I don't really find much of a use for the tongue badge because my eggs do all the work for me. I'd rather just use the eggs. And they're free. As you can see, having the hidden items badge here makes things a lot easier because now you don't have to worry about what items you're going to miss. You can see which ones are important and which ones you can go ahead and skip. That's why I recommend having that badge on for this level. It just makes things a lot easier in general for the auto-scroller. There's less for you to have to worry about. I kind of used a lot more eggs than I was wanting to. If you want to be honest, that's not good. Gotta move. I'm glad that ricocheted the other way, because that made sure I didn't die. Gotta wait right here so I can get myself the bead that has the stamp. And let's ride this bullet bill further on. Now, as you can see, we're gonna have some more enemies appear in this section, which is gonna make things a little bit harder for us. So let's try to outrun the enemies a bit. I don't care. I'll replay this level. I don't mind. I just want to go ahead and, you know, get the collectibles and not die. That's important. Speaking of dying, get out of here. Gotta get that cloud away, and then you can go ahead and get yourself the wool. Get out of here, buddy. Get in my way. I'll let this level rise up a bit here. Give me a flower. I'm gonna have to hurry all the way down. Round pound. Hit you with an egg, and run. Doing pretty good. We're almost to the end of this level. Gonna eat you. Eat you. And now I gotta wait. Jump on top of this little bullet bill enemy. And there you go. That's everything. Unfortunately, I didn't get all the health, but that's fine. I'll run back through this real fast. This is an auto-scroller, so there's really not much you can really do to speed things up. But now that there's way less for me to collect, I just have to worry about staying alive. That's really it. But hey, we got a bonus game, so that's good. I'll take a bonus game. What kind of bonus game do we get? Do we get a new one? Do we get an old one? Do we get something that actually gives me beads? Yeah, I'll take this one. This is a new one. I'm gonna go ahead and ride the Lakitu Cloud here and collect all the fruit. Simple as that. It's a little awkward to control if you want to be honest. The Lakitu Cloud does have some momentum, so it's not the easiest game in the world to control, but it's okay because we get a lot of things here to collect, so that means a lot of beads. Gonna give me all these pieces of apple. Go ahead and move down here. Give me these things. I barely got that. I cannot believe that worked. 4,600, that's pretty good. I think that's my highest bead count I got from a minigame like that. That's pretty good. Pretty good bonus game. So for getting all the yarn here in the special level World 3, we knit back together the GameCube Yoshi. It's a nice indigo Yoshi too, so that's the indigo GameCube, the purple one. I have myself a black GameCube, so that's not my Yoshi GameCube, unfortunately. I kind of want to get myself a purple GameCube at one point. But let's make my way over to the Amiibo Shack and get ourselves a figure. So if we're going to be playing through a level with some auto-scrolling going on, let's go ahead and play through this level with a character that's known for something that's basically a glorified auto-scroller. A racer, Captain Falcon. I like this Captain Falcon Yoshi. He looks so mean. Because of the helmet design Captain Falcon has, he has black outlines around Yoshi's eyes, which gives him more like this mascara look than a helmet, if you want to be honest, but it also gives this Yoshi a little more of an attitude. It just makes him look more angry at times. I do like this design just for that reason. I don't know, it's very expressive. Well, I find it fitting to go through this level here that kind of has you racing around with an auto-scroller for a character that does race all the time. So, why not? Let's go ahead and do that. Doesn't matter what we play through this level with, so I'm just going to go in with no badge. And I'll see you guys on the other side. Who needs to see the end to get your bonus game? I'll just get it on my own. That's some real skill right there. That was a pretty easy level to go through now when I have all the hearts. Because honestly, having all the collectibles, just having to worry about your defense at that point, not bad. So I guess to close this out, we have one more bonus game to go through. Let's go ahead and see what we get. Gonna be something new? Something old? Something different. I'll take it. The World 2 auto-scrolling thing. I'll take this. So we gotta wait for this platform to rise up and down and give me my fruit. Simple as that. Gonna go ahead and do some flutter jumps here. Ooh, I want that watermelon. Give me that. Luckily, I can eat this fruit without a power badge, which is good because I kind of eat it through the floor a little bit there. I don't know if I'll be able to clear this. I'm gonna just eat some fruit real quick. All right, that's not bad. 2,800. I'll take it. It's not bad. It's good. Not bad. Yep. Gonna repeat myself. Just it's good. What else do you do to fill out the loading screen? There's not much, but now with that, we 100% completed World 3, so now we're ready to move on to our next world in the game. So with that, I'm actually going to go ahead and end the episode here. Next time on Let's Play Yoshi's Woolly World, we'll be making our way into the next world of the game, World 4. I'll see you guys next time.